The fastest and most direct way to test to see if somebody is sick and has this particular sickness, simply tell the person no and see what the response is. Depending on the response that you get, you can gauge how sick the person is. The cluster B personality disorders, narcissism, histrionic, antisocial personality disorder, and borderline personality disorders, are marked by a codependent neurotic need to feed off the reactions of other people. Terror, chaos, sympathy, compassion, loathing, massive amounts of admiration. It needs to create reactions within other people in order to survive, in order to feel alive. I think entitlement and exploitation are very high on my list. I don't think that vanity, grandiosity, or arrogance are nearly as dangerous in and of themselves as exploitativeness and entitlement. If you have to suffer just so I can feel better, that's okay with me. That's a level of entitlement that I'm talking about here. When you're interacting with somebody with narcissistic personality disorder, you will frequently feel invaded, judge you as being morally deficient. If one person is rigidly saying, I'm always right, no matter what, and the other person is saying, I might be wrong sometimes, let's explore that, and they run along a timeline, this one's going to win. Because if I'm always assuming that I'm always right and you're always wrong, when you say to me, hey dude, yeah, when you say that it's a bit mean, I'll go, fuck you, no it isn't, and just reject it. If the narcissistic personality disorder person gets onto what you're doing or gets onto you being tested, they could be sweet as pie and be like, oh, that's cool, you totally don't have to do that for me. I don't think it's essential to your healing to rubber stamp somebody with psychopathy, with elements of Asperger's syndrome, some ADHD. It's not really about them anymore. It's actually about you. That's what's essential to your healing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that for you. No, and smiling shouldn't cause a negative emotional reaction in any normal person who has no issue. I would say that that is probably the most reliable test to date that I've seen, is to actually just say no to them. One of the things that narcissistic personality types will do frequently is they will covertly coerce you into giving way more of your time and your attention than they deserve. But everybody I've seen who's got borderline personality disorder is obsessed with empathy being given to them. And they themselves are cold, dismissive. 2 seconds later, they're like, why does nobody feel sorry for me? You've got to be aware of that. The wonderful thing about narcissism is it transcends all boundaries. If you're not sure and you want to test somebody, try saying no. Be direct with your no. So whatever you're getting from the person, just set a boundary, smile, and say no, and see what response you get. And you will probably find out quite a lot very, very quickly.